Time now for everybody's favorite guessing game, What's My Line? Brought to you by New Stopette, America's leading spray deodorant. Now with its anti-immunity factor. Poof! There goes perspiration. Now let's all play What's My Line? And now let's meet our award-winning What's My Line panel. First, the popular columnist whose voice of Broadway appears in the New York Journal American and papers coast to coast, Miss Dorothy Kilgallen.
And on my left, the charming young humorist who stars in his own television show nightly here in New York on another network, Mr. Steve Allen.
Thank you. Thank you. And on my left, one of the lovely ladies of radio and television who does about 7,000 other programs each week on millions of other networks, and I'll see you in the morning on one of them, Miss Arlene Francis.
What a nice way to start the day. And on my left, our publisher panelist, whose very darling wife, Phyllis, has drawn a most engaging verbal portrait of her husband in the June issue of Good Housekeeping magazine, Mr. Bennett, Cerf.
Thank you, Arlene. I think my wife knows me too well, and I'm beginning to think you do, too. Down to our left, of course, is our top-drawer news analyst and panel moderator who's got to keep a little secret from us tonight. Tomorrow at this time, he's going to be in Honolulu. John Daly.
I'm going to have me a lot of fun. United Airlines has got some big new DC-7s. We're going to have breakfast in New York, lunch in San Francisco, and have dinner at the Royal Hawaiian tomorrow night in Hawaii. That's living, kid. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to What's My Line. We're up to our old tricks. We've got some people coming in to visit us, and they've brought some interesting occupations, which we're quite sure the panel are going to have some trouble with. We also hope that the guests have some fun, have a little small prize to take home, but more than anything else, we want to see that they enjoy their stay with us. We'll have a famous guest challenger a bit later, too, but now let's get to the first challenger the experts have to spot. Will you sign in, please, sir? Louis? Louis Disney. Right, sir? Where you going? How you feeling?
Feel swell.
Feel swell. Where you from?
Hyattsville, Maryland.
Hyattsville. Oh, that's nice country. I've been down through there several times. There's a bank on the main street. I used to case it. Never had to go to work on it, but I used to case it.
Right on the corner.
Well, there are 4 nice folks over there. Any one of them would make a fine bank teller. Sharp-eyed, real fast. And they want to get a better look at you. So would you go over there?
Mr. Disney, where'd you say Hightstown?
Hyattsville.
Where's that?
That's about 8 miles out of Washington.
8 miles out of Washington.
About 8 miles out of Washington.
I'm glad you're just a short distance from us.
How far back going into Washington is it? 8 miles, All right, Mr. Disney, if you will now come over here and sit down next to me. And as you may know, the panel gets, because it has had a chance to meet you, 1 free guess as to what your line may be. We always begin the free guesses with Miss Dorothy Kilgallen.
I think he's a Secret Service man.
Mr. Allen.
I think he erects mileposts between Hyattsville and Washington. 8 of them.
Miss Francis.
I think Mr. Disney gives Walt his ideas.
Mr. Cerf.
I think Mr. Disney's an FBI investigator.
Well, nobody has it. I'm afraid we'll have to just let the folks at home have another look at Mr. Louis Disney, and at the same time, we'll tell them what his line is. But, the panel's going to have to stay. Mr. Disney, are you familiar with the scoring procedures here? Every time you give a no answer, why, we flip a card, and 10 flips, and you've had it. They've flipped, and you've won. All set?
All set.
All right, Mr. Disney is salaried. With that, let's begin the general questioning with Bennett, sir.
Well, Mr. Disney, I guess we were all way off base on our guesses, weren't we?
I guess you were.
Do you deal in services of some kind?
Yes.
Would you say that you perform these services for both sexes?
Yes.
Do you do your work with more than one person at a time? Sometimes a group?
Sometimes.
Well, would you say that your work was performed in front of what might be called an audience?
Yeah, sometimes.
There are people watching you.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Well, do you wear some kind of a costume or uniform or different suit than you're wearing now when you do this work? Mr.
Sometimes.
Fine man.
You're always doing the same kind of work. You're not doubling up on us now. Well, Mr. Disney, you don't look like an actor to me. Can I assume that you do this work before people somewhere other than in a theater?
Yes.
You don't work in a theater?
No.
Yes, he does not work in a theater. Not at all. No, yes.
Well, does the work that you do involve possibly any bodily risk of any kind?
Yes.
It does.
Yes.
Would there by any chance be some animals, maybe wild, ferocious animals?
No.
You didn't let me finish.
1 down and 9 to go, Miss Kilgallen.
Then the both sexes that you deal with are human?
Yes.
Are they grown-ups?
Sometimes.
They can be various ages, is that it?
I didn't.
They can be various ages?
Yes.
Do you have occasion to touch people in your work?
Yes.
Is that part of it all?
Sometimes.
Does your work ever make people happier or make them feel better?
Sometimes.
On the other hand, would you ever make anybody feel unhappier?
Sometimes.
Do you do your work standing up, ever?
Sometimes.
Lying on the floor or on the ground?
Beg your pardon?
I wondered if Mr. Disney ever did his work in a horizontal or semi-horizontal position.
No.
No, don't think so. 2
Not
down
if
and
you
8.
can help it.
2 down and 8 to go, Mr. Allen.
Do you deal with women in any way?
Yes.
Do the women with whom you deal have something in common?
I would say yes on that.
I would think you take any group of women, they got something in common.
Do they come to you?
Yes.
Do they have to?
No.
No.
I don't think we're quite... What do you mean by do they have to?
I don't know what I mean by anything.
All right, we'll give you a no then. 3 down and 7 to go, Miss Francis.
Do you have to have any particular training for your job?
Yes.
Do you have to have a formal education for your job? No.
No.
4 down and 6 to go, Mr. Cerf.
Well, Mr. Disney, do you touch any particular part of the people that come in contact with you?
You mean, does he specifically have to have a reference of the particular part of the anatomy of any human being that he comes in contact with, that part being to the exclusion of all
go to
other parts?
Honolulu. Yes, I mean, would it be particularly, let's say, around their face or around some other part of their body that you were working?
It has been at times.
Sometimes. Do you ever put your hand on the face of any of the people that are visiting you?
No.
No, he wouldn't do that. 5 down and 5 to go, Miss Kilgallen.
Mr. Disney, do people deliberately come to you to have you do whatever it is that you do?
They do sometimes.
I'm going to give you all 1 minute because I don't
Well,
think
then,
you're getting...
is there an implication here that some of them get mixed up with him inadvertently?
I would think that's a fair presumption, wouldn't you?
Yes.
Do you do any of your work out of doors?
Yes.
Sometimes.
Do you direct anything that goes on out of doors? Or try
Yes.
to control it?
Sometimes.
Do you have anything to do with sporting events?
No.
Battle, I'm going to flip the cards on a time basis
Might as
because I
well.
just don't think we're getting very close. So, Lieutenant Louis Disney, who is the head of the uniformed guards at the McCarthy Army hearings, gets the full prize. Next time, don't even bother to bring counsel. You don't need it.
Nice to have you with us, Lieutenant.
Thanks very much. Good to have you. All right, panel, let's see what you can do with the second challenger. Would you sign in, please, ma'am? Cora Stella, is that right? Where are you from?
Cranberry, New Jersey.
Cranberry, New Jersey. Is it Miss or Mrs.?
Mrs.
Mrs. Cora Stella from Cranberry, New Jersey.
Right.
Well, there's a flock of turkeys over there. Why don't you go?
Hello, nice to see you.
You're the one I see on home?
Gobble, gobble, gobble.
All right, Mrs. Stella, will you come over here, please, and sit down next to me? And I think perhaps you know that we go with that free guess now. The panel gets a chance to take one right out of the clear blue sky, and we always begin with Dorothy Kilgallen.
I think she raises little piggies.
Raises little piggies, Mr. Allen.
I think she lowers big piggies.
Miss Francis.
I think she does home preserves.
Mr. Cerf.
I think she sells crazy quilts.
No, nobody has it. We'll let our viewers have another look at Mrs. Cora Stella. At the same time, we will tell them what her line is, but the panel will have to guess. All right, Mrs. Stella, you know how we score with the cards here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Mrs. Stella is salaried. Let's begin the general questioning with Steve Allen.
Do you deal in the service of any kind, Mrs. Saylor?
I didn't get the first two
You
words.
deal with a service.
Oh, yes, sir.
Oh. Do your services benefit people in any direct or indirect way?
Yes.
Am I correct in guessing that you would not perform your services for Bennett or John or me?
Yes, you would be correct that they would not specifically be applied to any one of us.
Would it be more normal for you then to apply your services to members of the gentler sex?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Do the people who come to you for your services, do they come on any regular basis at all?
Small conference.
Yes.
Do those to whom you apply your services have anything in common?
Do they have anything in common, those to whom you apply your services?
Yes.
Yes.
Am I correct in guessing that they would perhaps weigh more than Arlene or Dorothy?
You're not thinking of an elephant, are you?
Do they ordinarily, when they're availing themselves of your services, wear less clothing than a woman would on Fifth Avenue, say? Do they possibly come to you with the idea in mind that your services might make them more attractive to their boyfriends? No?
I don't think. I don't. Steve, I hope you will think this is a fair answer. I don't think we can specifically say that the services would make them more attractive to their boyfriends, so we'll give you a no. That's 1 down and 9 to go, Miss Francis.
Well, if they wouldn't make them more attractive to their boyfriends, could one assume that these people might have boyfriends or husbands? As a rule?
I would say we would not want to mislead you. I don't think actually that either Mrs. Saylor or myself are competent to declare on the issue of husband per se. But I do think this. I think it is possible that there might be an area of interest which might be likely described as affection.
Well, you did clear that up for me. Mrs. Sailor, would you ever be inclined to wear a uniform of any kind?
Yes.
Would it be a white uniform?
Yes.
Might you be a nurse of some kind?
No.
Mrs. Sailor, we must clear up one point. Do you usually see these ladies who come to you? Aren't they always ladies who come to you?
Yes.
They always are.
Yes.
Are they,
Excuse me.
But Cerf right across to me. He's trying to have it now.
I'd like to ask permission to find out what's going on in Arlene's mind.
You may have 10 seconds for a conference.
She might have something to do with animals that are ladies.
I think it's about time we got into that animal
Would you like
thing.
to ask that question?
Have you anything whatever to do with animals?
Yes.
They are animals.
Yes.
Are they animals that would be found inside or just around the house? No?
3 down and 7 to go, Miss Kilgallen. I'm going to call another minute time spot.
Well, would they be found in or around a farm? Yes.
She just said
And they weigh more than Arlene or me? Yes. Well, I'm not very good on animal weights, but this is something that's larger than a big dog? Yes. Well, is it smaller than a big cow? No.
No, it's not smaller than a big cow. No. 4 down and 6 to go, Mr. Allen. You got 20 seconds there.
Could it be a big cow? Or any kind of a cow?
Is it what? What did you say, Steve?
I say, could it be a big cow? Not Mrs. Sailor. I mean, the thing we're trying to...
Yeah, it could be the cow, but now what does Mrs. Sailor do with say?
She goes, ooh, I guess. I don't think she does that.
No, I guess not.
Well, I don't know. It's as good a guess. Does she milk cows?
Milk cows? That's not
Thank you,
right.
Dorothy.
Now we'll flip them off.
Breed cows?
No, actually, I got to flip them off for time, and you wouldn't get it anyhow because Mrs. Sailor's job is to wash cows.
Oh, no.
And you get the full prize. I do think probably this needs a bit of explanation. You work for one of the big dairy herd people,
Yes, sir.
and she stands there with a hose and washes these cows down. They come down the side. We had a lot of fun. I hope you did. It's nice to have you with us. Good to see you. Now we come to the special feature of our program, the appearance of our mystery celebrity. My friends and colleagues have got blindfolds on because they recognize our guest. The blindfolds are all in place, are they, Pennell? Mm-hmm. Good. Will you come in, mystery challenger, and sign in, please? In the case of our mystery challenger, we get right down to the general questioning, which we will begin with Dorothy Kilgallen.
Do you generally appear before the public or frequently appear before the public?
Yes.
Would you describe yourself as a performer?
Yes.
You have a very nice voice. Do you sing?
No.
1 down and 9 to go, Mr. Allen.
Perhaps you should take it up.
Are you an actor?
No.
2 down and 8 to go, Miss Fences.
But you do perform.
Yes.
Are you in any other, are you in some other business than the theater and the picture business?
Yes.
Would it be in the sports world?
Yes.
Are you part of the sport that has become a national pastime in America, baseball?
Is it? Yes.
It's not even a pastime, it's a business. Are you a player rather than behind the scenes in baseball?
Yes.
Are you with one of the New York teams?
No.
3 down and 7 to go, Mr. Cerf.
Well, did you play by any chance in one of the New York ballparks today?
Yes.
Was it up at the Yankee Stadium?
Yes.
Are you then a member of the Boston Red Sox?
Yes.
Well, gee, if it isn't the fellow it ought to be, I'm going to be pretty sore. Have you ever served a hitch in the Marines?
Yeah.
Well, if I'm right, it's a great honor, I think, to be on the same show with Ted Williams.
Ted Williams is right. He sure did play in Yankee Stadium today. A wonderful game, too. Was it 10-9, wasn't it?
Yes, that's right, John. In fact, we surprised ourselves. We were behind quite a bit, and I'd pretty near given up. And here we come right out of the blue and made enough runs to win.
Well, that's what makes champions. I think that's probably one reason why you're considered a champion, because you have a way of coming out
Nice
from behind.
to say that, John.
Well, I must say I'm sorry we gave him more trouble, Ted, but with Bennett, I think we're all proud that you could be with us.
I think he must have recognized my voice.
Well,
No?
Dorothy recognized your voice. She said you ought to sing.
So.
Will you say good night to the panel?
bet.
It's awful good to have you with us. All right, panel. We have enough time to test you once more. Let's see what you can do with another challenger. Would you come in and sign in, please, ma'am? Dorothy? Dorothy Gerhardt, is that right? Will you tell us, first of all, where you're from?
Holyoke, Massachusetts.
Holyoke, Massachusetts. That's where Mount Tom is, isn't it?
That's right.
Fine. Well, I won't make you climb that mountain over here. Is it Miss or Mrs.?
Mrs.
Well, Mrs. Gerhardt, time is very short, so let's just walk over here. You come over with me. The panel has had a chance to see you briefly, and we'll see what they can do with the wild guess on that basis. And we always begin the wild guesses with Miss Kilgallen.
I think she's a school teacher.
A school teacher, Mr. Allen.
I think she's a hairdresser.
Miss Francis.
I think she's an exchange student.
Mr. Cerf.
And she works in one of those paper mills up in Holyoke.
No, I'm afraid not. Let our viewers have another look at Mrs. Dorothy Gerhardt, and at the same time, they will learn what Mrs. Gerhardt's line is, but the panel has to dig. You know how we score this?
Yes, I do.
Panel, you have about 2.5 minutes, roughly, so you have to move fast. Mrs. Gerhardt is salaried. Let's begin the general questioning with Arlene Francis.
Do you work for a profit-making organization, Mrs.
Yes.
Gerhardt? Is there any product connected with what you do?
Yes.
Is it a useful product?
Yes.
Is it used by both men and women?
Yes.
Is it found in the home?
Yes.
Is it found ever in the kitchen?
Yes.
Is it anything that can be consumed?
Yes.
Can it be eaten?
No.
John
No,
thinks some people
Conklin.
eat it.
All right, John, come on.
Yes.
Yes, we would like to change that. It can be eaten.
It can be eaten. Is it something that is used as an accessory to a meal rather than the main thing itself?
I would say this. I don't think that those who have it at a meal would really plan on it if they had a chance. And I would also say this. There is a product associated here, but there's also a service that is important. So that we'll give you no and see what Bennett
what
can
I
do with
figured,
it. 1
yeah.
down and 9 to go.
Is this product, Mrs. Gerhardt, manufactured after, it's not just a natural food, it's been processed in some way before it's
Yes.
eaten? Does it come in a package?
Yes.
Could it be bought at a grocery?
Yes.
John looks dubious.
Dr.
Mr.
Dubious is my name.
Yeah, Dr. Cronkite. Could it also be bought in a drugstore?
Yes.
Is it a solid?
Sometimes.
Or does it sometimes come in liquid form, too?
Yes.
Is there any fruit juice or fruit in this product?
No.
No fruit or fruit juice. You were getting close, Bennett. That's 2 down and 8 to go, and we have about 20 seconds.
Is
Miss-
temperature ever involved with this?
The temperature ever involved?
Yes.
3 down and 7 to go, Mr. Allen.
Is it a baby food of any kind?
A baby food. That makes
No.
the time is out, and we just flip all the cards because I don't think you were getting very close. Mrs. Gerhardt is an exterminator. And Mrs. Gerhardt, since we ran out of time, you get the full prize, and we hope you had some fun. It was nice to have you with us on What's My Line. Goodbye. And until next week, this is John Daly saying good night, Dorothy.
Aloha, John. Have a wonderful time. Good night, Steve.
Good night, boys. Good night, Arlene.
Good night. Happy Honolulu, John. Good night, Bennett.
Don't you go wacky and wacky key, John. Good night.
If I'm going to go wacky, I'll go wacky right here. And thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for being with us on What's My Line.
Everyone has something to hide.
I moonlight as a mud wrestler.
But on the new game show, I've got a secret.
Do you have more of something than you should have?
Nothing stays hidden for long.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've got a secret. The most revealing game show on television.
I slept with him. I don't remember it.
Weeknights at 11:30, only on GSN.
GSN, the network for games.